the Sole Administrator, Vice Admiral Retired Ibok-Ete Ekwe Ibas, CFRO, the SSG, the Head of Service, the Chief of Staff, and our very good friend, Andrew. My TEC chairman, my JSC chairman, the chairman, Local Government Service Commission, all the sole administrators of local government, my fellow comrades, workers, NSC members, TEC members, and all other guests seated. We want to appreciate all of us for being part of this important meeting. I think, first of all, I want to appreciate His Excellency for initiating these wonderful reforms in the civil service. I think the essence is basically to ensure efficiency, transparency, and also to ensure professionalism and create even more job opportunities within the civil service. Because from the record we have seen from the head of service, it speaks a lot. So I think this exercise is something that is very progressive. For us as NLC, we are totally in support of it. And we are also set up a committee to get a development report on all the exercise, which have also come around within the period, and also report that the exercise is going on very well. And I think that we all as workers in the River State, one thing that's permanent in life is change. And if change is positive, you have to accept it. So I think we must accept these reforms, we must go by it for the interests of the state. From the record we are seeing today, we can see that out of the 43,000 expected workers we have in the state, we are having like 39,000, I don't know my record, let me check my record, 37,000. That means we're having close to about 6,000 something faceless workers the government is paying and not adding any value to the state. Those resources can be channeled to other development areas in the state. So I think we continue to partner as labor with any government to make sure that the welfare and the right of our members are protected. So sir, we want to appreciate you. Once again, I want to say thank you for all you have done for us, for the implementation of this death benefit you are. I know you are very passionate about it. At least I think it's something that's ongoing, and the payment of prompt payment of pensioners, and the last increase that was also implemented in regards to the pensioners' monthly stipend, the implementation of the 30,000 national approval minimum wage for pensioners. I want to thank you for implementing that also. Our pensioners are happy, and from the report we got, even during the exercise, they're also happy with you, sir. So we want to thank you, and we pray that God will bless you for all you're doing for us. Thank you very much.
It behoves on me now to use the opportunity to thank His Excellency, the Sole Administrator, for initiating the process of verification exercise and payment of gratuity and not the rest of them. When the exercise was introduced, some of us felt it was designed to witch hunt. But from the brief of the head of service today, we have seen the thing was designed to put the record straight, to know who and who is in the service, those that have left, who and who, where are they, what duty are they performing, and I think it's a healthy thing. And so I want to commend the Sole Administrator for initiating this exercise to God's glory. And from the brief, you will see civil servants are law-abiding people. So far, the constituency I represent have given provided enabling environment for the exercise to be carried out, just to meet up the demand of the Sole Administrator. And today, we can be able to say this is the total number of persons in the service of River State. These are retirees, these are pensioners, and not the rest of them. which is a healthy thing. So we want to commend you, Your Excellency, for initiating this program. Secondly, when the program was initiated, a lot of people felt with the program, salaries would not be paid as at when due. It was a source of concern. But in between, we saw that to the glory of God, salary was paid, irrespective of what the exercise that was going on. And so we want to plead that His Excellency should continue in this spirit of paying salary. You know, even before I arrived there, a lot of people say, election is tomorrow, election is tomorrow. How do they travel to their various localities to carry out, exercise their civil as per the election when they have no salary? So I want to plead that whatever we can do as a system to make sure, knowing fully well that this money is too big, it's too small. For the ordinary civil servant, the salary is the all and all. So we plead that anything that the administrator will do to ensure that within the period of 25, 28 days of every month, that salary is paid. It will take a long way to alleviate the sufferings of our people. Having said that, we are comfortable with the exercise so far because the head of service is part and parcel of the system, is a career person. So whatever that is good for the system is good for her as well. So we are happy that the exercise, the environment under which it was carried out was conducive, and we want to thank God as well that no life was lost. We did not hear that anybody died in cause of the biometrics and not the rest of them. Only God can do that. So we're happy to hear that as well. So Your Excellency, civil servants under my watch will continue to provide an environment to make sure that you succeed as you journey this journey of taking Rivers State to the next level. Thank you, and God bless you.
I am pleased to welcome you all to this very important engagement. I have deliberately chosen today, the 29th of August, 2025, a day before a very important exercise, the conduct of our local government council elections, to gather you all to address on an important matter that affects the ability of government to function effectively. Tomorrow's election are an important step towards restoring democratic governance at the grassroots level. And it presents us all an opportunity to choose our leaders at that level of governance. In electing them, it is important that we recognize the need for there to be clarity in the resources available to them at resumption of their tenures. An important resource that is not usually paid attention to is the human resource. There is a direct linkage between the ability of a leader to be able to deploy all resources available to them, both human and material, to their ability to meet the needs and aspirations of their various communities. With clarity on these resources, we can confidently hold them accountable. And that brings me to the main reason we are gathered here today. My administration, recognizing the challenges of accurate data and the importance of it thereof, decided to embark on a verification exercise of the state public service and the biometric enrollment of the local government employees in the state. The staff verification exercise initiative, like it is stated, is crucial for transparency, accountability, and efficiency in our workforce. This administration is committed to a thorough and fair verification process, ensuring that all staff members were accurately accounted for and that
They are at their duty post to provide the services they have been hired to provide to the people of Rivers State. We have worked diligently to ensure that the verification process is transparent with clear guidelines and criteria for evaluation. This has helped build trust and confidence amongst all stakeholders. We recognize the importance of employee welfare and are committed to addressing any concerns or issues that may arise during the verification process. Our goal is to create a positive and supportive work environment while ensuring that government is able to plan adequately for its employees. The verification teams and the Office of the Head of Service have been working tirelessly to ensure that all staff members are verified and that their records are up to date. They have collected and reviewed extensive data on staff, including their salary grades, qualifications, and experience. In planning this verification exercise, we recognize the need to deploy a very competent service provider with relevant experience in conducting similar tasks. We also understood the likely discomfort and frustrations that come with exercises like this. We therefore took deliberate steps not only to deploy a good number of teams for the verification exercise, but paid special attention to our most respected pensioners. I think the head of service has already mentioned, during the verification of pensioners, she provided lunch for them and paid 10,000 naira each stipend to support their transportation. I'm also told they were provided buses to take them back to their closest transportation hub. Furthermore, the team provided links for pensioners in diaspora to be able to verify them and be captured, and it's ongoing seamlessly. The verification team also went to Boni to verify state and local government pensioners, staff of the Hospital Management Board, UB Secondary School, and local government staff. As an update, I am pleased to report the following progress, or emphasize the verification of staff of UB and secondary school boards has been completed. That the verification of staff of the Rivers State University, Ignatius Ajuru University, and other state-owned institutions in the state has been completed. That a total of 37,703 staff have been successfully captured and verified, as against the initial figure we had of 43,000 plus. That a total of 19,186 state pensioners have been successfully captured, verified, as against the initial figure of 25,500 plus. A total of 2,004 local government pensioners have been verified, as against 2,600 plus figure received. And that 8,000 local government staff have been verified across 7 local government areas, namely Saratoru, Obiapo, Akukutoru, Eche, Andoni, Boni, and Degema. So far, 7 out of 23. Now, the verification of local government workers, like I said, is ongoing. While we have encountered some challenges, during that process, we are working to address these issues promptly and efficiently. Nevertheless, we are committed to completing the verification process as soon as possible, while ensuring that all necessary steps are taken to ensure accuracy and fairness. I therefore want to charge the heads of local governments here to ensure that all staff are available, and this process must be completed by 4th of September 2025. Let me repeat, this exercise must be completed by 4th of September 2025. I will deploy all state resources to make sure that it works. I hope I've made myself clear. Once the verification process is complete, we will implement the recommendations arising from the exercise with a focus on improving our workforce and organizational efficiency. Now, the payment of gratuity and death benefits has become a very sad situation that calls for a sober reflection amongst us all. For over 4 months, we have not been able to get a verified record of exact beneficiaries of these people whose loved ones died in active service. It's a shame that we have only been able to clean up and pay only the March 2025 death benefits, out of which we discovered an overpayment insertions in that schedule to the tune of 117 million naira. I've ordered a thorough investigation of the circumstances surrounding that overpayment insertion. There must be consequences, and this malfeasance must stop. It's a crime against your late colleagues, whose families are left in pain and penury after their passing. I want to assure you that this administration is committed to working collaboratively with the labor unions to ensure that staff verification exercise is successful and beneficial to all stakeholders. We look forward to your continued support and cooperation. And to my dear people of Rivers State, as we go to the polls tomorrow, I urge us all to be peaceful and conduct ourselves in a manner that will bring no shame and disrespect to the state, but restore the glory and honor of our dear Rivers State. I assure you all that we have made all necessary arrangements to ensure a peaceful and safe atmosphere for the conduct of the local government elections. Please go out there and exercise your civic responsibility without fear or intimidation. Thank you, and God bless Rivers State.